Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Caleb. I love learning languages. Today, we are doing lesson number 3 in section 1, unit A, say where people are from. So let's just jump right into it. I haven't done my whole intro in a minute.
¿Eres de Cuba?
Eres de what?
¿Eres de Cuba?
Cuba. Eres de Cuba. So eres is are you, or you are, right? De Cuba. Are you from Cuba? There we go.
Hola, Ana, mucho gusto. Mi nombre es Julia y soy de España. ¿Y tú? ¿De dónde eres?
Okay. So, hola, Ana. Hello, Anna. Mucho gusto. It's nice to meet you. Always polite to say, hola, Ana. Mucho gusto. Hello, Anna. It's nice to meet you. Mi nombre es. So, my name is. Mi nombre es. Julia. So, my name is Julia. Y soy de España. And I'm from Spain. Soy, I am, de España. Y tú? Y tú is and you. Where and you? De donde eres? Where are you from? Right? So, Julia is de España. There it is, right?
Es
Yeah.
Julia.
Y
De
soy de
España.
España. Oh, goodness. Julia es de España. Hello, Anna. Nice to meet you. My name is Julia, and I am from Spain. And you? Where are you from? So Julia is from Spain. I like these long ones. I'm getting more comfortable with those.
Tú eres interesante.
Tú eres. You are interesante. You are interesting. Tú eres. You are interesante. It's nice to hear that now and then. The boy is American, so the boy, and we'll say el niño.
El niño
Is American, so is es and
Es.
americano.
americano.
No getting that confused. Nice.
Ella es de China.
Ella, she, es de is from China, which is just China. En español, she is from China. There we go. You are interesting. So this is the same one we did just 2 modules ago. Tú eres, and it's interesante. Interesante. You are interesting. Tú eres. You are interesante. Alberto es de México y Camila es de Cuba. All right, so Alberto and Camila. Alberto es de México, is from Mexico, and, right? Camila es de Cuba. So Alberto is from Mexico, Camila is from Cuba. All right, so let's see. Es mexicano y es cubana. So we're going to use él or ella. So it's either he or she is Mexican and he or she is Cuban. Well, Alberto is Mexico, es de Mexico. So he is Mexicano. And so she, ella, es cubana. Felt like I over-explained that one a little bit.
El niño es cubano.
El niño es cubano. So el niño, the boy, es cubano, is Cuban. I'm going to do it like this one. Is the boy Cuban? The goal is to be understood. So the specific order of words, I don't know. We'll see what we'll try a little bit more deviance from sentences in pursuit of, I guess we'll say, cognitive clarity, being understood, and we'll see what Duolingo does in the future. I had no doubt that it would accept that. Is she American? Is she? Ella, she.
Ella
Es.
es
Americana.
americana.
Right? Ella es americana. It's more an assertion with a question mark in this structure than it is in the English. If we were to do this exactly, we'd say es ella
americana.
americana, and I'd bet you that Duolingo does not accept that. Though this is the more literal translation. Es is ella, she, americana, American. But you can see they've capitalized ella. They intend, they expect. And it's the convention that ella would come first in that sentence. Let's try it. Let's see. It accepted it. Well, how about that? Es ella americana? So I guess it's fair to say a native speaker, if you were to say to them, es ella americana, they would be able to understand you. They would know what it is you mean. But they would say, they would put ella first. They would say, ella es americana. They would make the statement with elevation at the end, with a question mark at the end. This would be, in English, like for us to say, she is American, and we'd understand that. We'd understand that we're asking, but we just typically will put, is she American? And that's the convention in our language. So how interesting that Duolingo accepts that. I think that's fair. But also fair to recognize the traditional way of structuring the language in words in Spanish.
Eres mexicana.
Eres mexicana. Eres, are you, right? Or you are. Tú eres. Right? Either one of those. Mexicana, Mexican. There we go. We don't really have, I guess the closest equivalent in English that we'd have to eres, which is you are, is your, with the contraction, the apostrophe, your. But it's are you, or you are, Mexican. There we go, 10 in a row. Mi nombre, my name, is Hector. Y vivo, I live, and I live in, pero is dog, does not live in dog, or leche, which is milk. It is likely to be that Hector lives in España, in Spain. Nice. Is he a student? So, is he a student? Estudiante. LS, he is, right? Estudiante. And we don't need to put un estudiante. Ooh, let's try it though. Let's say un estudiante and see if Duolingo, like we're going to test Duolingo a little bit, right? Let's try it out here at the end of section 1. See what it accepts. It does. It'll take it. That's good. I like that that will take a little flexibility. It lets you relax from the rigidity of learning everything so specifically and being so critical. Honestly, I tell you what, a huge mistake people make when they're learning a thing is not moving on until they have a certain concept or a certain thing perfect, and they block themselves progress because they feel like they are not ready to take the general understanding they have and move forward. Maybe you don't want to be responsible for certain things. You don't want to be like a professional translator until you have, a good and thorough grip. But for learning, you want to get far. You want to get to a high level, I think, and then work your way back. Children are exposed to complex language when they're first learning. They're exposed to all kinds of language, and it's just constant immersion which does it. And I tell you what, the more complex things they're exposed to, the younger they are. The faster and further is their proficiency in that language. Believe that. If you lock yourselves in the basics because you want to get, it's él es estudiante and not él es un estudia. Estudiante, is he a student? And you say, I forgot, I'm not going to move on until I understand that this is not, don't be so critical about yourself when you're learning, especially. Don't be so critical. Allow yourself to try a variety of different ways. Pry on your own. This is a fundamental thing in learning. Mucho gusto, Anne. Mucho gusto. It's a pleasure to meet you, Anne. Yo blank de Estados Unidos. Vivo en China and me llamo Mary. Wow, goodness. Okay. So yo, I'm just going to say it's soy, right? Yo soy. I am de Estados Unidos. I am from the United States. Vivo en China. I live in China. Y me llamo. And me, I call myself, my name is Mary. Me llamo Mary. That's quite a long sentence for such a simple blank. And we could tell it is obviously not tengo. They do not have possession of the United States. They do not drink from the United States. They are from the United States, Estados Unidos.
¿Él es de México?
Él es de México. He, or is he, él es, is he de México, from Mexico. Él es, he is de México. Is he from Mexico? There we go. Mi madre es cubana y mi padre, so my mother is Cuban y mi padre es de Estados Unidos. Right? Does not drink the United States, does not eat the United States, is from the United States. Es de Estados Unidos. There we go. We're getting through this one. Where are you from, Juan? This is that same sentence we saw at the very beginning, lesson 1 in the guidebook. It is where. Donde. Donde. I think there's an accent mark, isn't there? Donde. Eres. I don't know. I think that's the case. That's correct. De donde eres. Right? If I miss the accent mark, I'm not going to, condemn myself for that. It's okay to miss it sometimes. You want to. Proficiency is a measure of all things in a study. But, don't be too critical on yourself. I'll repeat that over and over. My name is Jose. There's a couple of ways we can do this. We can say, my name, mi nombre es. Or we could say, me llamo. And it looks like available to us is me llamo.
Llamo.
Llamo is to call again, and me. So I call me. We reverse the order of what makes sense in English. Me, I call Jose.
José.
And literally translate, me, I call Jose. We would say, I call me Jose. That's what he says. My name is Jose. Okay. That was a long one. Kind of made it a bit longer. Thank you guys for watching these things. Hey, leave me feedback. Tell me what you think of these lessons. How is it going? Is there something that you can use to help the community, improve everybody's learning experience? Let us know. Of course, I appreciate subscriptions. Follow along with this. Make your own account at Duolingo. We are going to do lesson 4 next. You'll find the link to that right about here by now. Again, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.